Good morning. This is TCR, TroyCommunityRadio.com. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David Denoyer on TCTV. It's time for the Community Connection with the Miami County Park District. And with me this morning is Scott Myers. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Another chilly weekend for us.
A little chilly weekend. That's all right. It's good for certain animals. Maybe not the human kind, but
how about some of the our feathered friends?
Well, there are a lot of birds that do stay here in the winter, and I think it's like 150 different species are in Ohio in the winter. Yeah, and so so they're around, and you can see them, you can hear them.
I haven't seen a cardinal yet.
Oh, we've seen several. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're out there, and you got. So when you get out in the parks. It's a totally different view because there's no leaves.
You can see into the trees.
You can see all over the place. So it is actually a great time to visit because of that. Same with the bike trail. If you're walking down the bike trail, all the the leaves are gone, and so you can see a lot more views and stuff like that everywhere. So you got your sparrows, your blackbirds, your goldfinches, your cardinals. All those birds that are around that you can see very easily.
Even into the like owls.
Yes. Yes.
I think I've still seen some buzzards.
Yes.
Some really big birds up on the telephone.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then and the owls, we get the great horned owls. They'll nest, and this time of year, and every once in a while, it's not every year, but I know a couple times in the last 4 or 5 years we've had some that have nested at Charleston Falls. And they'll pop their little heads out. In fact, we still use some of the pictures from the ones that we've gotten in the past from the great horned owls. And so, so if you're walking at Charleston and you see them, especially they're in the falls areas where they are and where they have nested before. So, keep your eye out, and you might be able to find them. So.
Take your binoculars.
Take your binoculars. Take your camera or your phone.
That is your camera.
It is your camera anymore. So, but take pictures of them and put them on Facebook. Share them with us because we love to see them.
Now you're going to be having a photo contest.
We are. It's going on all year.
Wow.
All year we got a photo contest. So we get pictures all the time. A lot of great pictures sent to us. A lot of pictures that our staff takes and things like that. So, if people really like to take photos, if that's their thing, they're out in the parks. They see a great sight, a great scene, thing, or of the family or whatever, and you take good pictures and submit them for our photo contest. We'll have one each month, where we'll have a winning photo each month, and the Troy Daily News and Piqua Daily Call are going to be helping us, and they're going to be judging and helping us select the winners. So.
And then they'll put the winning photo is actually going to be in the newspaper.
Yes,
wow.
Yes, and they'll put them in the paper.
Great.
And so go to our website, check out the details for it and those kinds of things. And but we love the pictures. We'll be doing them all year, and it's a full once a month for the whole year. So.
Now, we kind of touched on this one a little bit, I think, last week, and because we asked about the maple syrup.
Right.
Now we've got cold nights.
Yeah, it's. I know. I was just talking with one of our staff the other day, and he said he broke a branch off of his maple tree at home, and the sap was starting to run. So we haven't tapped them yet, but we're getting close to tapping them out at Maple Ridge.
Now, is there kind of like a specific date that you wait for, or
well,
is it really
just
a
time
wait
of year.
and see?
It is all based upon it's a wait and see.
The old time farmers, intuition.
Yeah, that's right.
Knowing
when, and you've got to have a good, those cold nights above freezing during the day. On a consistent basis, and then you can start doing it. So,
but you're looking for some volunteers.
We are. We always. This is always when we do the maple syrup program. It takes a lot of hours, so we need time for folks to come and they can come out and collect the sap in the buckets and help us tap and all those kinds of things, and then help us burn it down into syrup.
That's a real process.
It is quite a process. It's not an easy thing because you got to collect the sap. And then at Maple Ridge, we recreated the old sugar house that was there, and the way that the person did it at that time, and we recreated his stove, his fireplace stove, is a 3-tiered process. And so there's 3 tiers. Kerber Sheet Metal donated some big, huge stainless steel pans. So you pour the sap in, and it burns, and the moisture evaporates and it works its way down into the next pan, so it gets a little hotter, and then it works its way down into the next pan, and it gets hotter until it boils until it almost gets to the right temperature to actually be syrup.
And until it boils down to pancake stage.
Exactly, the pancake stage. And actually, when we take it to pancake stage, we actually take it to a separate stove to get it to the right temperature that we can control a little better to get it to that point.
Okay.
Yeah, so volunteer, come out and then get some syrup.
And folks can contact Jessie Chudesky out of the park.
Yep, at 335-6273. Just contact Jessie and she'll be able to help you out, get you all set up to help volunteer out there at Maple Ridge to do the maple syrup. It's a great experience. It's a great experience if folks have never done it before.
And if you haven't had that real maple syrup before, you've got to try it.
That's right. It is really, really good. You should know. You've had some.
Yes, I have. It's amazing. Now, Martin Luther King Day is on Monday.
On Monday, and just like most government offices, we will be closed on Monday, our offices. But the parks
themselves are open.
Never closed. Well, I shouldn't say never. Weather could dictate. But 365 days a year, we are open. So the parks will be open. If it's, get out and enjoy the parks on Monday while if you're off that day. So it'll be a great day to do that.
All right. What programs do you have here in the near future?
Well, coming up on the 17th is our dog social. That's tomorrow. Klondike Dog Olympics.
Well, you'll have some snow on the ground, I think, for that.
Yeah, 1 to 3 at Hobart. And so that'll be fun for the dogs to play around and things along those lines. A lot of snow games, winter games for the dogs. So join Spirit of Thunder for that. Next Sunday, the 24th, our Naturalist Adventure Series, Tracks in the Snow. So hopefully we'll have snow at that point. That's January 24th. 1 to 4 at Charleston Falls. So you can learn about tracking animals, how to track them, and what to look for in the snow and those kinds of things. And if there's no snow, you can always track them in the mud and that kind of stuff. It's just easier in the sno and
prettier.
Prettier.
I was going to say it stands out a little bit more. And you can get the snow off your shoes a little bit easier.
Yes, yeah, no kidding. And then Trailing Moms and Tots is on Monday the 25th, 10 to 2.
Now that's been a really big,
at Charleston Falls.
A real big program for you.
Yeah, Moms and Tots. It's a great social event. New moms with their little ones can get used to, get out, get the kids used to being outside at a young age, so that it's not foreign to them when they get older, so that they really can enjoy the outdoors, and a great chance for moms to get together and talk and things along those lines. So
all right, it's a nice social day.
Yes, a nice social day. Susan Conde does a great job with that, so it's really, really good.
Now, as we have started having these cold temperatures and snow in the forecast finally, it's a good idea, even for the programs that you don't have to register for, to register for.
Yes.
So, how many people are going to be there.
Right, if we need supplies and things we always need that.
But should the weather turn or the program is canceled, then you can contact those people.
Right, that's important. So you can register either on our website. They can go on our program page on the calendar and click on it and register that way. They can call us at the office, the old-fashioned way, 335-6273, or they can email register@miamicountyparks.com, and they can do that as well. But and as always, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all those kinds of things. And
submit your pictures.
Submit your pictures. Yeah, it is great. So it's we have a really good social media presence. So get folks out there and they can see what's going on.
All right. Anything else?
No, I think so. Just enjoy the parks and get out and see what nature's all about this next week.
All right. Thanks so much, Scott.
Yeah, thank you.
This has been the Community Connection with the Miami County Park District. Scott Myers with us this morning. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David Denoyer on TCTV.